So we are now deporting children and arresting judges. Can we say it's fascism yet? Recently, a judge named Hannah Dugan was arrested by Kash Patel's FBI for obstruction of ICE doing their job. There was another judge that dismissed a case of an immigrant in her courtroom, ICE officials with no badges, no insignia whatsoever, in plain clothes, masked up. I thought you guys didn't like masks. They're masked up, being incognito because, if you're doing the right thing and you're following the law, you want to hide your face. They arrested that guy right after she dismissed his case. Recently, I heard Carolyn Levitt say that the Supreme Court can be arrested for obstruction of Donald Trump's administrative agenda. Really? Pam Bondi basically goes out there in defense of all of this. Do we even have the Fourth Amendment anymore? ICE officials don't even have warrants now. They're just breaking down the doors. That judge, Hannah Dugan, she had a whole litany of cases on her docket for the day that she was arrested. I think it was like 25 cases. And she was dealing with one of the first ones. It was like 8:30 in the morning. And one of the people she was adjudicating, it was a preliminary trial. And she, at the end of it, she said to this immigrant man, she sets him another court date to come back for the actual trial, because due process, even if you do something wrong, you still get due process. That's what America stands for. It was started with the Magna Carta, written in 1215 AD, 800 years ago. And we're throwing that baby out with the bathwater now. So she looks at this guy, this immigrant, and she's like, there are ICE agents out there looking to arrest you. Go out the side door so you can make it back to your next court case. Well, that guy went out the side door. ICE heard about it. She went outside to talk to them, asked for a warrant. They had an administrative warrant. She goes, no, you need a judicial warrant. So they don't have the right paperwork. They're not identifying themselves. And then they chase that guy down, catch him, and arrest him, and disappear him, because that's what we do now in America. We just disappear people. We snatch you off the street. We black bag you like it's V for fucking Vendetta. And then we send you off to, some foreign country, whether it's El Salvador. I'm hearing rumors about sending people to Rwanda in Africa. That sounds interesting. We're building concentration camps in all kinds of countries now. The deporting of children, and God damn it, I got to stop with using the word deported, because deported implies that you are going through a judicial proceeding. The people that are being snatched up, like the gay hairdresser from California, and Abrego Garcia, and Mahmoud Khalil, and Ramesa Ozturk, the Tufts student that wrote an article a year ago saying Israel should maybe stop killing so many babies. Those people are just getting snatched up off the street. Now, these children, one of them is 4. he has cancer. They shipped the mother, who is an I don't know if she's I think she's documented, but she's like in the process of being documented. But she does not have, citizenship papers or a green card. But the child was born in America. So that child is an American citizen. Right there in the Constitution. If you're born on American soil, you're an American. So that 4-year-old with cancer was an American citizen. Shipped that kid and the mother off to Honduras. Did not even give her time to talk to her husband, who is a citizen, who could take that child. Did not give her any warning whatsoever. Within 24 hours, she's on the long boat out of this country. There was another mother who's pregnant and has a 2-year-old. Deported that one. That 2-year-old, born in America, American citizen. So that kid's gone. ICE is the Gestapo. There is no other way to describe it. They're not even bothering to ask for papers. Honestly, they're worse than the Gestapo. They're not even asking for papers. They're just taking people up off the street without, not just without due process, without notifying their lawyer. That woman with the cancered child citizen didn't inform the lawyer. It took the lawyer about 24 hours to find out where they were. Went there to petition them. They're already gone. They're already gone. I'm at a loss for words. We're talking about the people in Trump's orbit, his cabinet, and the people surrounding him. They're one thing, but I'm talking about the Republican Congress. If deporting an American citizen with cancer, a 4-year-old, is not hitting you, I don't think that there is anything that's going to affect you. I've never seen a bunch of sycophantic little fuckwits in my life. Donald Trump could literally shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and they would be like, "Can I reload the gun for you, Mr. President?" I've never seen such weakness and pathetic sycophancy in my life. It is revolting. And I'm seeing some Democrats doing the right thing. Maxwell Frost and Van Hollen. By the way, one of these congressmen went down to El Salvador to get proof of life for that gay makeup artist that was snatched up and sent down to the gulag in El Salvador. By the way, it's like 280 or 290 people we've already sent there. It's a death sentence. You are never getting out, ever. The Trump administration has already admitted that Abrego Garcia was a clerical error, but they're not changing their mind, because if Donald Trump has proven one thing, he will never, ever admit to being wrong. And they don't want to bring any of these people back, because if they bring them back, then those people are going to have horror stories. They're going to go on the news. They're going to tell how horrible it is down in this fucking gulag in El Salvador. But one of these congressmen went down there to get proof of life from the hairdresser, the makeup artist, and they couldn't get proof of life. Bukele would not let them see that guy. Van Hollen did get to see Abrego Garcia, but the hairdresser, no. So a lot of people are worried that he might not be alive anymore. And it's a distinct possibility. It really is. Wow. We're looking at this is absolutely unprecedented. Arresting judges, deporting, kicking out, abducting, kidnapping. It's just kidnapping. We're just kidnapping people and human trafficking them across the border to foreign countries that they've either never been to or put into prisons of countries that they've never been to. This is just straight up fascism. There is no other way to describe it. God damn, I never thought that we'd be here. You know, when I was younger, I would always question, it's like, how did Hitler and the Nazis, how did it get to be that bad? How did they manage to kill 6 million Jews? How did the German citizenry allow this to happen? And you're looking at it. You're literally looking at it. It didn't start off with concentration camps and gas chambers. It's a slow mission creep to get to this point. Well, we're creeping a lot faster than I even thought we were going to. I knew that the Trump, presidency, the second one, was going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be this bad, and I'm really, I'm really troubled. I mean, it's not going to be much longer before thought crimes. Hey, you remember that really cool Luigi meme that you put out a couple of months ago? That funny meme? That could be used as, hey, that's contrary to the administration, or that's sympathizing with the terrorists. I'm sorry, but we now arrest people for sympathizing with terrorists. Well, who's a terrorist? If you go against Israel, you're a terrorist. If you say something bad about ICE, you're a terrorist. If you say something bad about Trump, are you a terrorist? If you say something bad about Elon and his crappy Nazi cars, are you now a terrorist? We're going to find out. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.